This is Jeff Grebe, and this is my market moment. The forbearance program has ended. So will we see a surge of foreclosures hitting the market? The forbearance program has really helped homeowners change their situations, stay in their homes, and really be in a better place than they would have been in such uncertain economic times. And this is vastly different from what we saw in 2008. 89% of the people who went into the forbearance program have exited, and that is a massive improvement. This graph shows loans upon exiting the forbearance program. I want to break this down because this really walks you through what's happening as people are exiting the program. 38.1% of homeowners exited the forbearance program are paid in full. Now 43.7% are workouts or repayment plans. That's the section in blue. This is the game-changing section. This is the section we didn't have the last time around when the housing bubble burst. The percentage of homeowners that are still in trouble are in the orange section, 18.2%. But what this means is these homeowners are exiting without a loss mitigation plan. But on the safe side, what we know is that 93% of homeowners in the forbearance plan have at least 10% equity. So when you have that equity, you also have the opportunity to potentially sell your home rather than go into foreclosure. The reality is that about 4 out of 5 homeowners are walking away just fine. During the last crash, 9.3 million homes went into foreclosure when the housing bubble burst. And we're in a really different situation now. Over the last 2 years, we've had 422,360 fewer foreclosures than the average per year between 2017 and 2019. The number of foreclosures we had in those normal years leading up to the pandemic averaged just under 300,000. And so the unfortunate reality is in this country, every year, there are homeowners who do go into foreclosure process. Now, if you look at 2021, these are not normal years. This is where the forbearance program came into play, and there were far fewer foreclosures in each of those years. So that's where the 422,360 number comes from. And contextually, if you think about it, that is incredibly low. In fact, foreclosure activity is actually at an all-time low. This chart shows that there were 151,000 foreclosure filings in 2021. Now, we never want any homeowner to go through the foreclosure process. We believe in homeownership and the value that this brings to everyone. But if you put this into context and you look at those red bars between 2007 and 2015, millions of homeowners were going into the foreclosure process. And that is vastly different from where we are today. I mean, even if this number of 151,000 doubles, even if it triples, or if it quadruples, we're nowhere near where we were when the housing bubble burst. And this is massively impactful, showing that the fundamentals of today's market are just very, very different. Now, I want to end with this quote because I think it really kind of brings it home. From CoreLogic, we may see a little bit of uptick in foreclosure rates in 2022. Just an uptick, though, from an extraordinarily low level. We're not expecting to see a big increase. We expect delinquency rates overall on home mortgages to actually continue to remain quite low. That's exactly where we are today, thanks to the forbearance program that gave homeowners the mortgage relief that they needed when they needed it most. If you or someone you know is struggling to make their mortgage payment, please reach out to us at 865-474-7100, and we would be glad to help. It is likely you'd be able to sell your home in this current market and put money in your pocket. You can also reach out to us online at AdvantagePlusTN.com. This is Jeff Grebe, and I would love your comments below. And be sure to like, follow, or subscribe to this page for each week's Market Moment.